If you're pricing your cleanings by copying what other companies charge, you're gambling with your rent. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you my exact pricing breakdown, wage, supplies, travel, overhead, and how I turn that into a flat rate so I'm not working for free. And stay to the end because I'll show you a simple way to handle price negotiations without sounding defensive. Welcome, my bona fide peeps. If you're starting your house cleaning business and you're stuck on one question, how do I price a house cleaning job? You're in the right place.
Today, I'm breaking down how I price my cleanings using real business math for 2026.
I've seen advice that says, call other cleaning businesses and pretend you're a potential client so you can copy their pricing or follow what they are more or less pricing. I'm not doing that, and I'm not teaching you to do that. Here's why. It wastes their time and it doesn't solve your real problem. Let's say you call a company that's been around 5 years, has a full team, insurance, systems, reviews, and marketing. They can charge premium rates because their numbers are built for profit. But if you're brand new and still learning, the question is, can you charge what they charge and still deliver the quality people expect? Probably not yet, and that's okay because you're going to price correctly for where you are. Here's the formula. Labor plus supplies plus travel plus overhead equals operating cost. Operating cost equals your starting price. Even if you don't charge hourly, you still need an hourly wage target to build your flat rate because if you don't know your numbers, you're guessing. Step 1, figure out your hourly wage. Here's what I learned to do over 17 years ago. I went to Google and searched house cleaning hourly rate in California. Then I checked the current minimum wage in California. You can do the same. Search house cleaning hourly rate in your area. Then search minimum wage in your state. The results usually show rate ranges by county and city. Example, 2025 Google search. In my area, about $20 to $50 per hour. In bigger California cities, $35 to $65 or higher. As of 2026, California minimum wage is $16.90 per hour for all workers. And of course, in today's day, we can use AI. With AI, ChatGPT gave me this example. For California, the Antelope Valley, Lancaster, and Palmdale area, California minimum wage, $16.90 per hour starting January 1st, 2026. Marketplace starting rates, useful as a floor, not perfect. Lancaster, about $21 per hour, which Care.com reported average starting cost December 2025. Palmdale, about $22.95 per hour, which again, Care.com reported average starting cost December 2025. Local pay data, wages, not what a business should charge clients. Lancaster house cleaning average wage example, $17.80 per hour, according to ZipRecruiter. Important. These are mostly wage listings or starting rates. They're helpful for context, but they're not the same as what a business must charge to stay profitable. Knowing these numbers helps you pick a smart starting wage target and estimate pricing based on how long the job will take. So let's keep it simple. For this example, I'm going to use $20 per hour as a starting wage target. Step 2, supplies and equipment. Here's what I do. You can copy this or create your own version. Here's my easy method. I estimate how many items I use per job, and I charge $1 per item as my supply and equipment cost. Some things I reuse, like certain supplies and rags I wash and reuse, so I see it only fit for me to provide them, but it's up to you if you still want to account for wear and tear, replacements, and product use for your reuse supplies. Let's say you use about 10 items between products and tools. That's $10 per cleaning. Step 3, travel, gas, and mileage. If you don't include travel in your pricing, you're literally donating money. For me, gas can be around $6 to $12 a day, depending on where I'm driving. Here's a quick pro tip. Stack your jobs in the same area. Because for me, driving from one side of town to the other can eat 30 minutes and burn your gas budget fast. So for our example, I'll use $12 travel for a round-trip day job scenario. Step 4, overhead, such as insurance, licenses, taxes, everything that keeps the business running. Now, personally, like myself, you might choose to pay some of these out of profit in the beginning, but you still need a plan as you grow. Now let's talk sales tax, because this depends on your state. In California, sales tax generally applies to retail sales of tangible personal property, and services are typically not taxed unless they're part of a taxable sale. So for typical residential house cleaning, you usually are not charging sales tax in California, but always check your specific situation and your state rules. Now let's do the math. Say you estimate a job will take you 5 hours. $20 per hour times 5 hours equals $100. Add operating costs. Supplies, $10. Travel, $12. Total, $100 plus $10 plus $12 equals $122. I like to round to the nearest $5, so I'd quote $120 or $125 depending on the situation. And I'll tell the client, this will be $125 every 2 weeks. Keep in mind, this breakdown is for you. You do not owe clients a line-by-line explanation. This is how you protect your profit. This is for your business only. Nike don't tell us their operating cost to produce a running shoe we want to purchase. All we know is the price of that Nike running shoe, right? Same with your operating costs. That's for you, and the price is for your client. After I know my operating cost, I give my client a flat rate price, not an hourly price. This is why I prefer a flat rate, especially when you're building confidence, because as you gain experience, you get faster. So if you quote 5 hours for $100 labor, but you finish in 4 hours with high quality, $100 divided by 4 hours equals $25 per hour actual pay. That's how you grow without constantly arguing about how long it took. Your cleaning standards sell the price, so set yourself apart. For example, I know that the areas I service are dry and dusty areas. A lot of homes have pets. Dust and pet hair builds allergies fast. So I offer deep cleaning as my standard. Deep, professional, every time. Like hard to reach areas, ceiling fans, baseboards, cobwebs, appliance exteriors, microwave, doors, blinds, sills, cabinet outside, trash cans are clean and disinfected, and more. When people know what you handle thoroughly, price becomes easier. Offering deep cleaning only in dry, dusty areas with pets helps solve an allergy problem. Let's talk a bit about negotiating first-time cleanings without stress. Just know first-time cleanings usually take longer. So if a client tries to negotiate you down, here's a trust-building line you can use. If it takes me longer than expected, I won't charge extra. I'll honor the price I quoted. That shows professionalism. And it removes fear from the client. Here's another optional strategy. You can offer a first-time discount. It's smart and doesn't look desperate. When I started with no experience, I offered 10% off first-time cleaning on my business cards. And even today, you can offer that 10% off first-time cleaning on your social media platforms. So if the estimate is $125, 10% is $12.50. Final total, $112.50. In my mind, that discount mostly came out of my supplies and equipment operating cost, not my whole profit. And here's a real-world bonus. Many clients tip around 10%. Sometimes the tip covers what you discounted. If they don't tip, that's okay too. I tell myself, the tip I take away is the valuable experience I just gained. Stay humble, work hard, keep learning. Consistency builds skill, and skill builds profit. All right, Bonafide fam, this space is all about learning and growing together. And you already know I love ending with a quick Q&A section because sometimes seeing the answers laid out makes everything click. If this topic sparked a question, drop it in the comments. I do read them, and your question might be the exact one someone else needed too. We grow better together. Question number 1. Should I charge hourly or flat rate for house cleaning? Flat rate is usually better once you can estimate time well, because efficiency increases your profit. 2. How do I estimate how long a house cleaning job will take? Use a room-by-room timing checklist. Track your times for 10 to 20 jobs, then update your averages. Question number 3. What operating costs should be included in my cleaning prices? At minimum, labor wage target, supplies, travel, and overhead, insurance, admin, tools replacement. 4. Do I charge sales tax for house cleaning in California? Typically, California sales tax focuses on tangible goods. Services are generally not taxed unless tied to a taxable sale. And final question number 5. What's a realistic starting wage target for a new solo cleaner? Start with local market context plus minimum wage, then raise prices as your speed, quality, and reviews improve. In California, minimum wage is $16.90 per hour, starting January 1st, 2026. I hope this gives you a clearer way to price your house cleaning jobs with confidence. I also have this video in a more detailed form in my blog. The link to this complete blog is in the description, where you can go read and make notes at your own pace. Stay tuned for my next video, where I'll show you how to work more efficiently, what to do first in each room, and how much time you should spend in each area, so you can estimate faster and price smarter. Don't forget to watch the video on knowing your mileage or gas used. As always, thanks a bunch for watching. Share this video with someone you think needs it. Stay bona fide. All best on your business journey.
Bonafide helpful vibes, yeah, we bring it to the light. Real talk, good heart, everything feeling right. From the soul to the smile, let the rhythm rise. Who you true then, now to Bonafide helpful vibes.